Here we have a Mercedes where AC is not working. Now the AC is not working, or wasn't working, because the refrigerant level was too low. So on these cars, if the AC system detects that there's an issue, sometimes it could be like low pressure or a sensor that's defective or anything like that, it'll throw a code. And sometimes the code could only be just because of low voltage on the battery, for example, like a dead battery. The problem with Mercedes is that they trigger a code and then they disable the AC. You'll have your heat will work and you still can, the fan will work, but then the AC system turns off. You can see in this one, for example, I turn off, it says AC off, and I control it to turn that off, but it switches back to AC off. On some of the older models, you'll see the economy button that has a little red dot, stays on all the time. That means that the AC is not being turned on. So how to fix that is you can go to the all the control modules, go to air conditioning, go to automatic air conditioning, and then you read the codes. And hopefully when you read the codes, this is gonna go through a test. Is gonna test all the vents under the dash that direct the airflow up and down, make sure that none of them are defective and they're working. And if there is any issue, it'll just show a code in there. So you just let these tests go for about 30 seconds, and then it's going to show us the full codes. Now if all our codes are going to say store, we can hit clear and AC will be back to normal and running. You can see here B12 refrigerant pressure sensor was too low, we charged it, now the status is stored. But if you got anything that's current, you need to address it and fix it. But as you can see here, even just because that code is there, there's no other issues going on with the AC, we still can't turn on the AC. You'll need like a scanner like this to go here, hit erase. I'm gonna have ignition on, but engine off, and then I'm gonna hit yes. Code's cleared. I'm going to turn the ignition off for 10 seconds. Press yes. And it's clearing the codes from that control module. You can see it's running another AC test now. And now go back, it says no codes found anymore. It's gonna run through the test again, but if you come back here now, if we go down to AC, it shows off. Now if I press to uncheck that, it doesn't switch back to off anymore. So the AC is now running, the AC compressor is kicking in. If you run tests again, they're not gonna show any codes because we have already charged the AC. So you see no codes found. So that's it. That's what you can do if your Mercedes air conditioning is not working. Sometimes all you need to do is charge the system, but then you might have to use a scanner to clear the codes if your system doesn't come back to life automatically. All right, thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.